If I tell you to take
Fair you.
gun and kill Ricky, you're going to do it. Because I told you to.
Listen.
Whatever I tell you to do, you fucking do it.
Whatever I tell you do.
If I tell you to take gun and kill Ricky, you're going to do it. Because I told you to. Ever I tell you to do, you fucking do it.
My bad.
If I tell you to.
Gentlemen, this is why I say S. I'm an advocate, gentlemen, of SYSBM to the fullest. Gentlemen, I'm an advocate of SYSBM to the fullest. I am an advocate. I'm gonna say it again. I'm an advocate of SYSBM. Save yourself, black man. I advocate that to the fullest. Gentlemen, this is what's going on. Come on, gentlemen. You know this is going on in everybody's neighborhood. You got older women out here chastising these young men because grandma said to go X, Y, and Z. Or come on, man. We selling drugs and doing all types of crazy stuff because grandma said to do it. Somebody disrespected grandma, but now you gotta go and you gotta shoot Rodney in the face because Rodney disrespected grandma. Come on, gentlemen. This is what's happening all the time in the so-called American black community, gentlemen. But nobody wants to talk about this, though, right? Nobody wants to talk about this in the Communitah. But then we wonder why. I just played a little short clip. If you guys watch my little short clip, the young lady talking about all you lady talking about there's all these shootings going on, but here you got grandma sitting right here talking about some rich. If I tell you to go grab a gun and shoot Richard that's behind the camera, then you're gonna do it because I told you to do it. But then all these women sitting up here crying and snotting and crying, talk about some, I don't understand why there's so much violence. Because you told him to do it. If you don't go kill so-and-so, if you don't go shoot so-and-so, I'm gonna put you out the house. This is what grandma is saying to us, gentlemen. Come on, this is what's happening. This is not exaggeration. This is what's happening all the time. All over the place in America. If grandma says go punch that little girl in the face, you better go punch that little girl in the face because I told you to. If you don't punch him or her in the face, I'm gonna put you out the house. I'm gonna take the money away. I'm gonna do X, Y, and Z. Gentlemen, this is happening all the time in the Communitah. This is not exaggeration. This is real life. Shout out to my man Counselor once again, man. You put it up there, man. I had to piggyback off of what he was saying. But then they want you to come back to the Communitah and fix it up and do this and do that. Come on, gentlemen. I'm a full advocate of SYSBN, gentlemen. I'm an advocate to the fullest. I'm sorry. I'm not even gonna play it around. Yeah, gentlemen, you save yourself. Listen, exit the Communitah and don't turn back. Once again, look at this young man. He has a baby. He has his own child sitting on his lap, but his grandma or great grandma or his auntie talk to him like he crazy. But then these same women sitting up there when he go out there and shoot. Listen, I'm the young man. Don't do it. Then grandma gonna go punish you. So let me ask you a question. Cool. If that young man sat there and grabbed the gun and shot his homeboy behind the camera, what is the punishment that your grandma's gonna give you that's gonna be worse than jail? What can the punishment that your grandma can give you that's gonna be worse than you going to jail? You serving a lifetime, you serving double life or triple life sentence for killing your homeboy behind the camera. What is the punishment that your grandma can actually give you that's gonna be worse than going to jail? Huh? Save yourself, brothers. This is an older woman. So you You see where this stuff where these younger ones are getting it from. You see where I guarantee you this, I won't say it again. I guarantee this lady probably 70 years old, 60 some odd years old, 70 years old. Guarantee you she got a daughter, and her daughter got a daughter. And her daughter might have this. You talking about maybe 3 or 4 generations after this old woman right here talking crazy to this young man right here. And you wonder why these younger generations are getting worse and worse and worse. Come on, gentlemen. Save yourself. This is not exaggeration. This is what's going on all the time in everybody's neighborhood across America. Somebody disrespecting your mother, somebody disrespecting your sister, somebody disrespecting your cousin, and once again, you gotta come out here and do a damn Will Smith, and you gotta G check somebody. Your mama, somebody cut your mama off in traffic. It was Sean around the corner. I need for you to go and go G check Sean. Sean disrespected me. I need for you to go there and handle that. This is what happens all the time. This is not exaggeration. This is what happens all the time in the so-called black community across America. Huh? Your sister out there messing around with Pookie and them, and Pookie done put her hands on your sister, and all of a sudden your sister called you to go take care of Pookie. Then you run up on Pookie and his homeboys, and now you sitting 6 feet under somewhere. And you know what's gonna happen with your sister? She's still gonna mess with Pookie. And she's still gonna mess with Pookie. You don't ran up on Pookie because he slapped in the face 3 times, and all of a sudden, she called you up. I'm gonna call my brother. I'm gonna call my daddy. I'm gonna call my 4 cousins. And all of a sudden, you guys having a damn shootout. And after all that shooting and fighting and all that other stuff, she gonna go right back to Rodney and get her back blown out. This is what's happening in the so-called black community all day. But you gentlemen should come back, man. Get that stuff out of here. You gentlemen, and don't build nothing for nobody in no Communitah. Gentlemen out here getting blown away over some foolishness. You getting blown away over some foolishness. You got another grandma beefing with another grandma, and both grandmas call her grandson. So now you grandsons out here beefing over grandma. You out here beefing for real. And both of them grandmas, they 2 weeks later they cool again, but the 2 grandsons are out here beefing about to kill each other. And guess what, grandma? And the thing is, grandma ain't told you that she okay with Shirley now. Me and Shirley are good now. See, grandma don't tell you that. Grandma don't tell you 2 weeks later that her and Shirley are good to go. Sitting up at the church picnic. Her and Shirley are good, but you and Sharon are still beefing. Every time you come around the corner, he got his boys. You done had like 3-4 shootouts already. But Grandma and Shirley, they good now. They good to go. But Grandma ain't never told you that. Come on, gentlemen, save yourself, man. Save yourself. This is what's happening in the community all day, every day. You got young men out here beefing over grandma. You got young men doing this because grandma said so. You got young men over here because your mama said you gotta punch somebody in the mouth, and now she's gonna put you out the house and this, that, and the third. You got young men, teenagers doing all types of wild stuff because your mama told you to do it. And these are facts. I don't want to hear nobody talking about, there's no, hell nah. Mama's telling these young boys to do all types of wild stuff. Young boys are out here getting shot. Young boys out here selling drugs because your mama told you to do it. If you don't push this pack for your mama, she gonna put you out the house. And you might be just like this young man. You might have a young son with you. I'm gonna put you and your son out the house because you ain't gonna push this crack for me. You ain't gonna push this for me. This is what's happening, gentlemen, all across America. And if people from other nations are watching this is what's happening all the time in the Communitah, all day, every day. But we want to sit here and act dumb like this ain't happening. You got a grandmother telling her son, if I tell you to go grab a gun and kill this boy behind the camera, I want you to do it because I told you to do it. This is what's happening all day, every day in the United States of America. And you wonder why these kids out here acting crazy because of dumbass grandma. Once again, grandma, if you got the beef, go out there and take care of it. But grandma ain't never gonna go out there and take care of the beef. She wants you to put your life on the line because I'm grandma. Keep telling you, man, these women have a damn God complex over you. Because she had a God complex over your grandfather. She had a God complex over your daddy. Now she's trying to have the same dumbass God complex over her grandkids. Or her great grandkids. Because you probably got a grandson and you probably got a great grandson. Because he probably told his grandma, nah, grandma, I'm not going to do X, Y, and Z. Now she mad. This is why young men like him need to be saved from brothers like us, man. Come on, gentlemen. We got to stop chasing pussy all day. We got to save these young brothers out here, man. Grandma out here telling him to do wild stuff. This is why you got all these young men probably chilling on the corner because your grandma kicked you out the house. Because you ain't want to do X, Y, and Z for your grandma. You want to do it. You ain't want to sell the drugs for grandma. You ain't want to shoot somebody for grandma. You ain't want to do this for grandma. So grandma kicked you out the house with you and your son. Gentlemen, this is why we got to save ourselves. This is why we got to help these young men out, man. But if we spending all day out here chasing after big booty Keisha ourselves, gentlemen, how are we going to save the younger ones? If we out here chasing after Lisa with the titties all day, gentlemen, how are we gonna save these young men? Shout out to my man Council, man. You guys go check him out. I believe he's on Instagram. He's on Instagram. I believe he's on YouTube also, man. But I had to piggyback off of his off the thing he put up. And gentlemen, I'm letting everybody know this is what happens all the time in the so-called Communitah. This was what's happening every second of the day in somebody's neighborhood all across the United States. Somebody grandma telling them to do something crazy. This is what's happening. Shoot, when these people talking about demon time, yeah, these grandmas are really on demon time. And this young man, he might be a good young man. He might not want to go do what he told her to do. He might have told her to do something crazy. He like, nah, grandma, I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna steal this. I ain't gonna do that. Oh, I told you to do it. You better go do it. Cause I'm grandma. Get that stuff out of here, man. Anyways, man. You people across America, man, this is real life. This is real life in the Communitah, man. And we wondering why these kids are going crazy. Yes, because grandma's telling you to do something. Grandma's sitting there telling you to do something stupid. But you didn't want to do it, so she's gonna put you out the house with you and your daughter, your son. These are what these women do all the day, all the time, all day, every day. this is not exaggeration. So I don't want you, don't come in my comments talking about stuff. Well, nah, man. This is what's happening all the time. And all you brothers all you black American men in the United States know this is happening all the time in your neighborhood. But you can't say nothing to grandma. You can't go against grandma because grandma is God. The black woman is God. The black woman is God. Get that stuff out of here. Save yourself, brothers. Save yourself. I just showed you a short clip. All these women talking about everybody's getting shot and killed, but you women don't never point the fingers at yourself. So here goes the part two to the short clip I just showed you. This is the part. This the woman she talking about. Or you call somebody on the phone and this, that, and the third. Yeah, gentlemen, she talking about the light-skinned lady talking about grandma right here. But anyways, man, you guys like, share, and subscribe, man. Gentlemen, come on, man. Save yourself. We gotta come back. Listen, we gotta save these young brothers too, man. We gotta save these young brothers out here, man. There's no way this young man should be going through something like this. He shouldn't have to do something that he don't want to do because grandma told you to do it. Grandma tell you to go murder somebody, you better go do it because I'm grandma. Get the fuck out of here. Are you serious right now? Huh? If grandma tell you go murder somebody, grandma tell you go slit somebody's throat, grandma tell you to go blow somebody's brains out, you better go do it because I'm grandma and I told you to do it. Come on, gentlemen, stop it, man. Stop it. Save yourself. Save yourself from these degenerate ass people and from grandma. Let's come back and get these young brothers, man. These young brothers need help. Let's stop chasing titties and ass all day. Let's come get these young brothers, man. Let's say these young men. This young man don't need to be in nobody's jail. He don't need to be in nobody's jail. He don't need to be in nobody's hell because grandma told you to do something stupid. Anyways, man, you like, share, and subscribe. Peace.